Our sweet little captain turned 1 recently, so I figured I would share all of my first birthday photo shoot ideas at home, as well as tips for photographing a 1-year-old, because let's be honest, photographing a 1-year-old is very different than photographing a 6-month-old, and they do not want to sit still. If y'all are new here, my name is Rachel from The Confused Mom. Welcome to my channel. I share baby and toddler product reviews, activities, as well as Montessori at home tips, so make sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell. I also have a blog with tons of buying guides, so be sure to check that out. If you ever have any questions for toys, baby products, all that good stuff, just type it into the search bar. And if you prefer more of like a sappy 1-year-old update, I do have a letter that I wrote to my son for his first birthday. I also have letters to my daughter for her first and second birthday as well. So I'll link all that in the description box below. So let's jump into some of these tips. My number 1 tip is going to be containers. So you want to have these on hand and prepared and ready to go, because like I said, 1-year-olds don't sit still. So my first move is always to sit the baby on the floor, but inevitably they're gonna end up wanting to crawl around, probably play with the props and things like that. Then I move to a step stool. I see if they will sit on like that first step, always making sure baby is safe. And then my next go-to is one of these little wooden crates, which I flip over and use as a table. So if you are gonna do a cake smash, that's really great. You could sit them on top of this as well. They like to pull themselves up a lot at this age, so this gives them an opportunity to work that, and you're much more likely to get a cute photo versus them like running all over the place. And then the next tip is going to be to keep noisy and flashy toys in your pockets or at arm's reach, but out of sight of baby. We just need to embrace the fact that 1-year-olds move a lot, and they tend to look at all of the things other than you during a photo shoot. So the idea here is to have a few different items where when you have your frame set up just how you want it, you can go ahead and shake that right where the camera lens is, so that way baby will look, and your job is just to click as fast as you possibly can. The reason I say to have a few items is they may not be interested in the first item or second item, so you want to have a couple of things ready to go. Something that just makes noise is usually what I start with, and then I work up to something that makes noise and has lights as like the latter option, because you do want to be prepared that if it is so enticing, like lighting up and making noise, that they may lunge for the item. Third tip is going to be ready to move. Definitely be comfortable, be prepared to get on the floor, down at their level, be ready that you may have to like rework a few different things. So when setting up your entire backdrop, which we'll talk about in a minute, kind of keep that in mind. The angle may not just be perfect. The next tip is going to be prepare the environment. So what you're going to want to do is set up your photo shoot, ideally somewhere you can leave it up for a couple of days, because again, we're taking photos at home. We're not professional photographers. The lighting may change in your house throughout the day. It may not just work out how you want it to work out. Setting it up somewhere that's kind of like out of the way, and also your baby can kind of like get over it versus being plopped into the middle of like Disney World here and wanting to grab all the things. Let them be able to interact with it, maybe even do a test run of photos, which I think might be my next tip. I may be getting ahead of myself here. And then yes, my 5th tip is to do a test run. So basically what you're gonna do here is, especially if you're planning to do a cake smash photos, I would not bring the cake out right away. I would go ahead, get baby dressed in their outfit, your environment's already prepared, put baby down, take some photos, then you'll probably get some really cute ones. And then you'll go ahead and actually bring the cake out, or at the party do those like official cake smash photos. This way you have 2 opportunities to get kind of some different shots, as well as just guaranteeing you're gonna get some that you're totally in love with, because let's be real, babies can sometimes be a little bit moody, so we want to meet them where they're at and give them multiple opportunities, which does lead me to my next tip of setting a time limit. I really don't like to photograph babies for more than like 5 minutes, 10 minutes max. Beyond setting a time limit, you want to set a timer so that you guys can also get some photos in as a family. You don't want to go through their whole first birthday without any photos of you all together. If you guys want more props or ideas, the blog post version of this video has links to some outfit ideas, some props, so be sure to head over there now. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend. Be sure to check out my past monthly milestone photo ideas, as well as my Montessori gift guide for 1-year-olds, which you definitely won't want to miss. It has some great options for their birthday in there. As always, my name's Rachel from The Confused Mom. Have a good one.